Welcome to Rate the Audits, where we put misconduct on display, break down police and legal encounters, defend rights, and demand accountability. Today's episode comes from Yardley Ski Auditing. Check the link below, subscribe, and give him the credit he deserves. This time, Yardley is calmly filming a police station through the gates when chaos explodes. A sergeant storms up from behind, grabs him, and tries to shut him down on the spot. Yardley holds his ground, but the sergeant spirals, detaining him in one of the sloppiest, most reckless displays of procedure you'll ever see. And just when you think it can't sink lower, another sergeant strolls out, flips Yardley the middle finger, and slips back inside like nothing happened. Yardley took the footage straight to HNK solicitors, sued, and walked away with a payout.
What are you doing?
What are you coming up to me? Why are you coming up to me? Why are you coming up to me asking me what I'm doing? Do you know what I'm doing? I'm trying to use the photosensitive light systems.
Don't do it.
Listen, don't tell me don't. I'll do it to whatever I want to.
Okay.
Who are you?
I'm a police officer.
Are you?
So
no, you're not a police officer.
Out.
You're just a member of the public.
Come round to...
You're just a member of the public.
Come round to the station.
You're a member of the public. Prove to me you're a police officer.
Just wait there.
No, I'm not going to wait here. Get lost. Don't tell me what to do. What do you mean, where am I going? Going where I want to go.
Where are you going?
I'm going where I want to go. Don't listen. Don't touch me. Do not touch me.
Wait here.
No.
Wait.
No. Prove that you're a police officer. Don't touch me. I'm standing in the...
Don't push me.
I'll push you. You're a member of the public.
I'm a police officer.
No, you're not. Yeah.
Look at that.
Don't start with me.
Okay.
Don't touch me.
Mate.
Don't call me mate either. Don't call me mate.
Calm down.
You calm down. Get out of my way.
The sergeant set the tone from the very first second, storming up in plain clothes, barking orders for Yardley to stop filming, but skipping the one thing that matters, identifying himself. Without a uniform or introduction, he looked no different from any other member of the public. Yardley called him out immediately, demanding proof he was actually an officer. That's not obstruction. That's basic self-protection. Any plainclothed officer knows the responsibility is on them to clearly state who they are and why they're intervening. Instead, the sergeant made it worse. Yardley stepped back, but the sergeant lunged straight into physical restraint, shoving him and blocking his movement. This wasn't a controlled stop. It was a reckless grab, force used before any authority had been established. And when Yardley pressed again for identification, all he got was a quick flash of a badge. No name, no rank, no explanation.
He is assaulting me.
What's going on?
What do you mean you saw him push him? There's cameras up there and I'm making sure I'm getting the camera. He hasn't identified himself. He's a member of the public.
Yes, he's holding his head.
I don't care. He hasn't said who he is. Let go of me. Let's go. Of course he does.
Recording the...
Of course I am. I'm in a public place. Listen, let go of me.
Will you stop pushing me?
Let go of me. If you touch me as well, who are you? Identify yourself.
I'm police officer Paul Veazey, Sergeant Veazey, based at this police station.
So why didn't you identify yourself when I told you to?
Because I asked you what you were doing.
I don't care. You're a member of the public. Until you identify yourself, you're a member of the public. Is he not a member of the public until he identifies himself?
No.
Of course he is. And then he's trying to tell me...
Listen to what he's saying, because he's in danger at the minute.
You take your bag off, please?
No.
Okay, I will take your bag off.
Stop. If he touches me, you know this is unlawful.
No, because you're detained for a search.
Under what section? Under what section?
Calm down.
Under what
Stop
section?
grabbing me.
Under what section? Why are you detaining me for a search first? Under what section? Under what section?
Will you stop grabbing
me?
me?
Under what section?
Calm down.
Under what section is he stopping me and detaining me?
The moment another officer steps outside, the situation is already out of control. The first sergeant has jumped straight into detaining Yardley without ever giving proper grounds, so sloppy that the second officer has to step in and actually inform Yardley he's detained, because the sergeant couldn't even be bothered to say it himself. Under Section 28 of PACE, officers are required to state both the fact of detention and the grounds at the time it happens. Not later. Not when pressed. Immediately. But when Yardley asks for the most basic detail, under what section he's being detained, the sergeant dodges completely. He stalls, avoids answering, clearly scrambling for something to hang it on. That hesitation says it all. If you don't know the power you're using or can't articulate it in the moment, you have no business putting hands on someone, let alone detaining them.
You can do whatever you want to do, but under what section? Until he tells
the one that's detained you,
tell him. Ask him what section.
Right, take your hand out.
No, ask him what section.
Section 43 of the Terrorism Act.
And what makes you think I'm a terrorist?
Because you are recording police officers' number plates.
Which I can't, no.
Through a gate.
No, listen.
You tell me what
now
you're doing.
He's overstepping his boundaries right now, and he's assaulting me. Constantly assaulting me.
So just a second now.
All right then, I'll relax. All right then, wait.
Take your bag off then.
Just wait.
You're saying you're relaxed, take your bag off.
All right, listen, I've got a camera in my hand.
I'm
trying to do
We've got cameras on us.
too many things at once.
But why specific?
But I can.
You can film what you
Well
like.
then,
Why are you filming inside
if I can
the
film
station?
what I like, which is just what you've just
Why are
said.
you filming inside
Because
the
I can, lawfully. I'm not doing anything wrong, illegal, nothing. Yes, you have. You said you're detaining me under section 43.
Yeah.
You're suspecting me of being a terrorist. You're a nutter. That's what you are.
After dodging Yardley's questions again and again, the sergeant finally lands on Section 43 of the Terrorism Act to justify the detention. But when Yardley asks the crucial follow-up, the grounds the sergeant blurts out that it's because he was recording police officers' number plates. That's not just weak. It's legally meaningless. Number plates are not private information. They're displayed on vehicles in public precisely so they can be seen and recorded. There is no law that makes filming a number plate suspicious or criminal, let alone grounds for invoking counterterrorism powers. And in this case, the excuse isn't even backed up. There's no evidence Yardley was targeting plates at all, only that he was filming the station through the gates, something he is entirely entitled to do from a public space.
You gonna give anyone your details?
I don't need that to do that either. You unlawfully touched me, right? And I'm going to make it. What's your number? All of your numbers. No, go on. What's your? I'm going to film you.
636 AW.
Where are you based at?
Yeah.
I want to stop search now.
Sure,
You're doing the stop search.
What's your number?
What's your name?
I can't see your number.
What's your name?
I cannot see your number.
There you go.
I can't see it. You don't know if I've got a disability. Please tell me your number.
You're filming it.
Please tell me your number.
1637.
Thank you.
What's your name?
3461 PC Gully.
Okay, I want to stop search. I want a CAD for this. You can't just come and do stuff like that.
Mate, you're recording.
No, don't call me mate either. I'm not your mate.
Gate.
I can be here.
You can be here.
Well
but that
then.
doesn't make it not suspicious, does
I don't
it?
care if it's suspicious. I can be here. I'm doing something legal.
Yeah.
Until
no one said
I
that you
become
haven't.
criminal, so you think you've got the right to just grab hold of people, twist up my arm. Ah! Look! Look how you've twisted my arm. You just come along and just jumped on. Oh, he told you. He didn't tell me anything. Section 43 of the Terrorism Act. Under what reason? What? So that means you can just go around, stop people on the street and tell them Section 43?
Can I tell you something?
Go on then.
If every time I try to talk, you talk over me.
Go on, tell me then. Just tell me then. Go on, tell me.
You're talking over me again.
Well, tell me.
That's not how conversation works.
Tell me then.
Okay? So if you want, you can listen to what I have
I am
to
going to
say,
listen.
and
So
then
just tell me. You don't need to go into all that.
Talking over me.
I'm talking. So tell me.
So as I said, I arrived here. My colleague explained again to you his grounds, okay? And he asked me to assist with the search, which is why I did.
Okay. So what was his grounds?
Okay.
What was his grounds?
You were filming inside the police
What was the
station.
section?
Filming Section 43 of the Terrorism Act.
Okay.
You're filming vehicles, okay, and their BRNs, okay? And obviously there's people coming in custody, there's vehicle going in custody, and that can raise suspicion, especially when a person is a bit hostile.
It shouldn't raise suspicion if I'm doing nothing illegal. If I'm doing, listen to me, now you listen to me. If I'm doing nothing illegal and I don't need to tell you things, why then are you trying to say to me it's suspicious that I'm not telling you? Because I don't need to. That's law.
People don't have to tell
Well
us,
then.
okay, but that
So
will,
therefore it doesn't matter. I'm not doing anything wrong. Was I doing anything wrong?
Behaviour is not the same as illegal. That's
Was I
all
doing
we're
anything
telling you
wrong?
You're doing.
What,
You're not doing
how
anything
suspicious
illegal.
was I? By doing what?
By looking through and filming into a police yard.
Into an open gate.
The officers clung to the idea that Yardley's behavior was suspicious, but they failed to grasp the most basic principle. Suspicion of a lawful act is not a crime, and it doesn't create police powers out of thin air. Yardley was filming in public, completely legal, and because of that, he had no obligation whatsoever to explain himself. Then the sergeant doubled down with one of the most absurd statements caught on camera. Suspicious behavior is not the same as illegal. He was right, but he said it as if that somehow justified what he was doing. In reality, all it proved was that he knew Yardley wasn't breaking the law, yet still pressed ahead with a Section 43 detention, one of the harshest stop powers in the country. That wasn't a slip of the tongue. It was a confession, an admission that his use of Section 43 had no lawful foundation.
You tried to escalate it, and you have escalated. Do you know what I'm doing here? I told you already.
Yeah.
I'm pointing the camera, and the light sensors and the photons are catching anything that the eye can see. That's what I'm doing now, legally. The reason why I didn't say anything to you, I'll explain this. You're in plain clothes. You could be anybody.
Yeah.
Right. And because you could be anybody, I don't need to tell you anything. Now, you didn't identify yourself, right? And because you didn't identify yourself and you touched me, you assaulted me, right? In the very beginning. Before you detained me, you assaulted me. Because I said to you, who are you? And you refused to tell me. Now, if that's not being a corrupt police officer, I don't know what is. Because if I ask you who you are, you should have told me. Not try to get me on something which you feel is suspicious. I think you not identifying yourself is very suspicious. What have you got to hide? Huh? What have you got to hide?
It's not a conversation.
What have you got to hide? Oh, it will go somewhere. Don't worry about that.
This is the moment the sergeant is completely exposed, and Yardley makes him look ridiculous. The clash wasn't caused by Yardley. It was the sergeant's own doing. Had he approached calmly, identified himself as required under Pace Code G, and explained his role before demanding answers, Yardley would have simply told him what he was doing. Instead, dressed in plain clothes and looking like any other member of the public, the sergeant gave Yardley every reason to refuse. That isn't being awkward, it's just common sense. But ego took over. Rather than follow procedure, he took offense at being questioned and lashed out physically, grabbing Yardley and forcing him back. That isn't policing. That's assault, carried out because an officer couldn't handle being challenged.
Why did you not identify yourself?
I have identified.
Why did you not identify? You didn't.
Several times.
None of them. I just want the none.
You refused. Okay, yeah, no worries.
What did you say?
I've identified myself to you several times.
After detaining me?
Yes.
After detaining me? Okay, cool. I'm glad you said it after. Because that's illegal. How can you stop somebody and pull them up and yank them up and then afterwards say that you're detaining them? Without identifying yourself. What have you got to hide? Tell me. Are you one of those 100 or 1,000 police officers that are being vetted and been seeing if you've done anything wrong in your career? Have you done anything wrong in your career? Have you been misogynistic? Huh? Are you part of any WhatsApp groups? Huh? Are you being investigated by the police like IOPC? Is that why you didn't want to identify yourself? Joker.
Okay, thank you. Off you go.
No, tell me, undetain me.
You are undetained from your search.
Yeah, and next time I can go where I want, right?
Yes.
Don't
And
try
next
to
time,
stop me.
It will still be
Don't try to stop me.
So get out.
When the search turned up nothing, the sergeant backed off and told Yardley to leave. But he skipped a critical step. The words that officially end a detention. That's not just politeness, it's procedure. Under Pace Code C3.8, officers must make it clear whether someone is detained or free to go. By dodging those words, the sergeant left Yardley in a deliberate gray zone. No longer under search, but not formally released either. In the end, it was Yardley who had to call it out, reminding the sergeant of the exact words the law required. The civilian enforcing the rule the officer forgot.
You are currently on the police station forecourt, so get going.
It's publicly accessible.
Public.
It
This
is.
isn't public.
It is.
Let's get
I've
going.
already had this conversation. Didn't you stop me from leaving? You stopped me from leaving,
Yes,
didn't you?
because I've
you stopped me
entertained
from
you for a
leaving.
search.
Get lost.
Thank you.
Foxtrot
Get going.
Oscar.
Go away.
Foxtrot Oscar.
Go on. Get going.
You touch me
Go
again,
away.
and that will
Go.
definitely be another.
Go away
If he
now.
touches me again, I want him
ask you
arrested.
something? Okay,
If he touches me again, I want him
Can you
arrested.
listen? Can you listen to what I
I am
have to
going
say?
of my own. What do
That's
they
fine,
call it?
that's fine.
I'm walking of my own
your own
time.
will, okay.
I'm not. Listen, I'm
We're
walking
trying to
away.
work the-
Yeah,
okay.
he's following me.
Sir.
He's coming up to me. He's causing me harassment, alarm, and distress.
But you are
and
still
that
here.
Be mindful of
No,
people
don't
coming
tell
in
me
and out because they're
anything
gonna run you over
whatsoever.
the way.
Please,
be
just go
mindful,
away.
okay?
Just go away. No, just go. Just go. I mean, if you're going to have a conversation with me, have a conversation. If not, I don't know what you're hiding for, standing there. You're a sergeant. I think you need to go and get a life after saying that, Sergeant. I'm going to be here for a little while longer now. You're rude. How's your mum? How's your mum? Oh, wow, that wasn't very nice. Considering when PC Carlin said it to me, and I put it through to the complaints team, they said it was a polite conversation starter.